I want to call to order the special meeting of the Carrabelle City Commission. It's Tuesday, August 14, 2018. It's 1 p.m. We're at the Carrabelle Municipal Complex. And I'd like to ask Commissioner Allen to please say the invocation, and then we'll say the pledge of allegiance to the flag. Please stand.
God and Father in heaven, we come to you at this time asking your blessings on our meeting, that we might do wisely with the things that come before us, use your judgment, that things might go best for our citizens as well as for our general city. We ask you to be with those of our number that are in surgery today, that you would bless them and bring them to a speedy recovery, especially William. We ask all this in Jesus' name. Amen.
Amen. I
pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, then we'll move straight into new business while we're here for the special meeting. And it's item 1 to approve, disapprove special exception to allow residential use in the C1 zoning at 304 West Highway 98. And I'm assuming that you're here for that special exception.
Yes, ma'am, I am.
Okay, would you come forward and introduce yourself and use the microphone?
Hi, everyone. I'm Justin Paff.
You have to flip the switch on.
May not be on.
Is that working?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Hi, everybody. I'm Justin Paff. I'm from Marietta, Georgia, and I'm purchasing 304 West Highway 98 in Carrabelle in hopes to have it an exception to use it residentially. At first, I would renovate the property and get it livable and so forth. And then that's what my business does up in Atlanta. We renovate and everything from exterior landscape and trees to interior. So I'm hoping that we've been coming down here vacationing for 20 some odd years from that area, and just would love to be for this to be our second home.
Okay. Does anyone have questions for
Where is this location? He gave an address.
It's right by the Dollar General, 304 West Highway 98.
West. Yeah.
One store.
I do. Yeah.
Runs one store right there.
The GPS won't take me.
Laughter now.
GPS wants to take me somewhere else, but I know where that house is.
Did you say something about having a business there?
That would be the plan. Like I said, eventually my wife's a teacher up there. She's probably 6 or 7 years outside of retirement. I'd like to come down sooner with my business partner. He's an older gentleman that we've been doing construction things together forever, and he would probably come down sooner rather than me, but that I would at least be here part-time.
So that's your business is construction?
Yes, sir.
Any particular field, houses, residential?
Mainly, I just flip some houses in the Atlanta area with a mentor of mine up there. I had my own company doing all that, and then had a bad accident 7 years ago, almost to today, in Augusta. So I lost both of those businesses, and now I'm just getting back into it. But we do tree removal, we do renovation, and decks, fences, all sorts of things.
Okay, I have a question for the clerk. If he were to be approved, if this residential special exception is approved, and then he wants to come back and do commercial, would he need to come back for us to change that into commercial?
As long as it fits within the LDR.
Okay, all right. And then are you...
Our land development regulations, there's certain things you can do in commercial, certain things you can't.
And then yes, there's certain things that you can do in the commercial, so you'd have to get that approved before you would through Ms. Keisha.
And apply for a business license?
Yes, and then you would know it. Your last name is Path, P-A-T-H?
No, it's Paff, P-F-A-F-F.
Okay.
Like a sewing machine.
Okay, thank you. All right, so if you were were awarded this residential exception, are you aware that that's deep in the heart of the commercial district?
Yes.
You might hear bands at night,
Yes, ma'am.
you know, till 2 o'clock in the morning, and there's going to be festivals and parades and traffic, and you know, our commercial district is is growing, so there's no telling what may happen around you.
That's why I want to be a part of it, yes.
Okay.
How long have you owned the property?
I have not yet closed on it. We close in 2 weeks with the contingency that I get this approval, then I can use it the way that I intend. Otherwise, I won't be able to get the property.
Okay, so you don't own the property,
No, sir.
but you're wanting a special exception to have a residence, and you realize it's a commercially zoned area.
Yes, sir. And they have the contract, and they know that that contract's contingent upon this. So she's given the authorization to allow me to apply for that.
Could we approve it as a contingency?
As a contract, sorry, as a contract buyer, he probably does have standing or whatever with his request. I don't see an issue there. Because I understand, like you're saying, it's a contingency in the contract. Having a contract on the property is in the property interest in that property.
What I understand you saying is you would not be interested in the property if you cannot live there as a residence and not a business.
Correct, and like I said, originally I would need to be able to live in it to come down to renovate it. So,
For a residence.
for a residence mixed use commercial, I would intend to have a business there.
What type of business?
It would be the same thing, like construction, home renovations, that sort of service. Which most people run from their home, at least where I'm from, I mean, except for the big guys that have a lot of stuff, and they'll have a warehouse or something or other, but all the smaller guys running from home with a business license. Because they have a truck, a trailer maybe, but they'll park their stuff somewhere else possibly if it's, like I know that you can't park a trailer there without a truck attached to it, that sort of thing, so I wouldn't do anything to cross the property, looks wise, aesthetics wise.
That's what I would be concerned about, because we've been working the past 4 or 5 years to bring up that area. You're right on the border of this community, the redevelopment district.
I can assure you.
And it's a shame you're not in it, but, yes, and we are trying to beautify Carrabelle. So, and we especially want what the tourists see, we want to see that looking good, as good as possible.
Yep. Billy Joe Smiley is my realtor, and he can tell you that's the sort of work we do. Definitely would make it an improvement.
Bill, and just to follow up on what the mayor was saying, my thoughts on it was the same thing. We want to look at something, look at a business, and that was the plan when things were zoned the way they are.
Right.
Is something that's conducive to the business district in that area. And try to avoid anything to where we're gonna start having certain types of issues with other types of construction.
Well, what we want to do is purchase some more properties also, improve them, and buy and hold some of them, and rent them, and flip others. So, say the other property we looked at behind there, that Susan Usher, the realtor, for Seacrest, told us about, it's abandoned also. It's got an easement or something on it, and nobody's touched it because they feel like it's a complete tear down, but I think we could renovate it.
Up on the hill?
Up on the hill there, that big house.
Okay, I know what you're talking about.
The kitchen's wide open from the fire. That's the type of property that we look for, because we can't afford $200,000 to $300,000 houses. We'd rather buy smaller ones and use our sweat equity, which is the name of the company.
Well, my question is not to discourage you by any means. I hope to encourage you, but we got to look strongly at where we're going to do all these things to match the plan that's in place. You got to have some sort of plan, or everything's not kind of set together. Yeah, meshed. So anyway, that's my question. I'm not trying to discourage. I just want to make sure that we
My wife
Or
can
going
discourage
forward.
me, and then nobody can. So.
Well,
No, I
think-
don't want to.
No, I don't want to discourage you either. We'd like to see that property brought up for sure. But what would we see there? Would we see, I don't know, you know, you tell me when I'm out of line, Mr. Hartman.
It's okay, it's,
I mean, are we gonna see a lot of,
I'm gonna try and.
construction equipment or
No.
clothes hanging on the line?
No, it will not
You
be
know?
any sort of thing like that.
Okay.
It would be, pretty much keep the general look of it right now,
Mhm.
with nothing parked there. I might bring a 1963 Chevy C10 and park it there, but that would be the worst thing. It doesn't look bad.
Okay.
Would you possibly have a sign in the yard for?
I would apply for that if I needed a sign or something, you know, whatever abides by your regulations to keep the look. I'm not modern and big like Dollar General, but it'd be, old timey.
When you said keep the look, there are a lot of artists in this area that like the look of that house. That house has been painted in several contests because of its craftsman style.
I've been looking for properties down here since I've been going on vacation here. So finally at the point where I can do this. Yeah, I love that property. There's a lot of repairs. We've already made our list and so forth.
He sent the required letters out to all the neighbors. I didn't get any replies back either way, yay or nay. But he did follow the standard procedure of the,
Certified mail notification.
yes.
And what did the P&Z board recommend?
The P&Z voted unanimous for approval, to recommend approval.
Wasn't that a real estate office at one time?
I don't know. I don't think so.
I remember it being a Benton Dent, and a
Yeah.
floor shop.
Yeah.
It's
and-
thrift store.
I don't remember.
Yeah, so it has had some commercial use.
Well, I'll say it's the pleasure of the board. I like to say that.
Well, I'll make a motion to accept.
Okay. we
I'll
have-
second that.
All right. We have a motion by Commissioner Allen to approve the special exception and a second by Commissioner Walden. Is there any further discussion?
Yes, just
Okay.
to reiterate, our concern, I'm gonna vote for your request, but our concern that we don't, I hope we, and I don't think we will, but just to reiterate that we don't have to come back and readdress issues that are not conducive to that area. Does that make sense to you?
I'd like to leave my number with everybody, and if you have any concerns ever, just call me, and I'll make sure I correct it if it's something I do incorrect.
We appreciate that.
Right.
Yes, sir.
And I will say the same thing. We've got our welcome park right across the street there. We've spent a lot of money on that, renovating that over the past 3 years. And, you know, we're just trying to bring it up. The Georgian Hotel across the way is renovating itself, and that first street right there on the side street of Georgian is all cleaned up. I guess you've seen it since you've been here. They've cleaned that up there.
I think I've seen the hotel that you're talking about. It's actually behind there, a block or two,
Yes.
yellow two-story building, okay? Yeah, I like that.
So,
I have one more question. If we do this for him, does it, and it falls through, is the zoning still changed there?
I would ask.
Or is this just contingent on this
As long as the use is continued and he still owns it, but if he sells it, they would have to come for a new special exception.
If it falls through and he doesn't buy it.
And he doesn't buy it, the
then-
next buyer would have to go through the same process he does.
It would stay the same, correct?
Right.
Good comments.
Okay, then I'm going to call for a vote. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay, sir, and that motion carries. Mr. Pratt.
Thank you, folks.
Yes, sir, thank you.
Thank you. And good luck.
And you'll
Welcome
be
to
pulling
Carrabelle.
all your building permits right through here as well. so.
Yeah, okay, I was gonna say, I probably need the name of a good general contractor. I asked Billy Joe Smiley for that. I don't know if anybody has any recommendations off the
We got
record,
some
but.
here. I would suggest that if you move down here, you either get a Seminole shirt or a Gator shirt.
That's funny because Billy Joe told me that I told him I had a Steelers shirt on, and he said, you better change into a Seminoles t-shirt. I swear he just told me.
God, you ain't got to do
That is funny.
Oh, yes, he did.
There's a lot of gators around here.
Yeah, he said he was unsure whether there was a gator or a Seminole.
You see this?
I'm
Oh, I see it now.
There's a lot of gators here too.
The Gators have to stand their ground.
Not so many Steeler fans here now.
Not too big.
No, I know two that live out to the east, very far.
Keep them out there.
Yes.
So I don't know if I even brought cards with me or not, but I'll leave one if I have one, and make sure everybody else gets
So
one.
with the administrator, that way she can pass it, she can get the
Okay.
information to everyone if they need it. That'll work. Really.
Oh, thank you folks very much.
Okay, thank you.
Good
I
luck.
drove down this morning, and I'm gonna drive back this evening, but there's no way I'm gonna not go to the beach, so I'm gonna go make some more lists and head to the beach.
All right.
Good to meet y'all, thank
Good.
you very much.
Thank you.
See ya.
So while we're still here,
Sure.
we want to have some staff reports, and we'll start with the city attorney, sir.
All right, I have no report.
Okay, so then I'm just going to have to go ahead and ask, so that means.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, you haven't heard from Little Custom Holders. Okay, and Ms. Courtney, have you?
I've heard from, I have heard from Kim Kane. And, you know, we had the application from Mr. Denton, and then he came in with a new Mr. Morris that was gonna submit an application. Well, now they're gonna combine and create a whole new company and submit another application.
Sorry, Denton and Morris.
Denton and Morris.
So, but they're aware that we would like to have all the documentation
Yes.
first and 7 days in
I sent
advance
them
for
the
all of
information
us.
from the last meeting, and said that they would have to have a completed application with the background check and the tenant screening and everything done before we would put them on our September agenda.
Okay, all right. Does anyone, Courtney?
And that's by,
This will be a whole,
Denton
Denton
and
and
Morris.
Morris creating a whole new entity.
is Kane in there anywhere?
I don't know what his involvement is.
Okay.
Now, he's the one that came in and talked to me. Which, we'll
Okay,
see how
we'll
that goes.
see. Yeah.
Yes. All right, then, is there anything else, any other questions for Mr. Hartman? Okay, then, Ms. Courtney, you did just report on Mr. Kane. Do you have anything to report? Okay, now I'm gonna ask.
Anything I wanna ask?
Yes, I'm going to ask to talk about this, but I'm not sure yet if it's going to be a CRA project or a city water and sewer project. And that's the abandonment of the 8-inch water line on Avenue B. And then we'll have to work with Charlie to see how he wants to you know, how he suggests to do that. And then rehooking up, resupplying service to the possibly six
And he
residents.
also wants to add some fire hydrants, so there's gonna be a cost.
Where does he want to add fire hydrants, do we know?
I would have to get with him, but he was talking about adding several fire hydrants on B.
How can he do that at the water
Well,
line?
they'll supply them from the side streets.
Oh, maybe on the corner of side streets and B. So this might be a water and sewer project.
I think it could be a water and sewer project, and that's probably the best place for it to come from.
Okay, all right. Do y'all have any questions for Ms. Courtney?
No, just continue to monitor and follow that. Sounds good. Yeah.
Yeah, Charlie had a good idea. I don't know if you all have been informed on that, to abandon that water line on B instead of spending $75,000 to move it.
That's right.
For 6 houses.
We will have to retap those 6 houses to come off of the side street instead of off of B, but it's gonna be much cheaper to go that way than it is to move the water line.
From 8 or 9 blocks. All right, then Ms. Keisha, you have something for us.
Yes, we need to try and schedule another meeting. September the 4th is the day. It is the
Airport Master Plan.
Airport Master Plan,
Workshop.
They want to bring it before you on the 6th, but they want to have a workshop on the 4th, a public workshop, and we want to be able to advertise for it. I was thinking 1:30, our standard special
September
meeting.
4th, special meeting.
Well, it'd be a workshop, it wouldn't be a special meeting.
Okay.
And they would just, hopefully we wouldn't have to have any preparation, they'll present to us.
Right.
And that's on a Tuesday.
At 1:30?
1:30, if that's okay with y'all, it's okay with me.
Fine.
I've got it on my list of meetings. See that, Mr. Commissioner Melander?
Yeah, I have one of those.
I know, it's out of control.
My calendar's out of control.
Okay, so 1:30.
And they'll prepare the advertisements, so,
Then,
gotta get it out in advance.
okay, I think we need to probably go ahead, on our main list that we had September the 28th, for a special meeting, but Mr. Commissioner Melander, sorry, he's got a little conflict with that, so
I do.
let's pick another day. Would September the 28th be okay?
That is the 28th. Oh, September 28th.
Yes, sir. Seems like you had a conflict.
He had a conflict with the 27th and the September, both August and September, meeting, but the other one has already been scheduled
For the August 28th.
for the special, for the
HR.
HR.
So then what about September 28th for the HR?
I'll be out of town September the 26th through the 30th.
Hello, Commissioner?
Hey,
I will put it in my.
So do we want to just put that on the regular October meeting then? Instead of having a special meeting for it? Because that'll be the very next week anyway. And that, they won't be done with it any sooner.
So when?
Move the 27th meeting to the
The 4th.
October 4th.
To October the 4th.
To the
Well,
regular.
I mean, that would be fine with me if, our agendas are just so packed up already.
Well, we also have a lot of meetings already.
I know it.
It can go on the consent agenda.
It can go on the consent
That's what I was
agenda.
about to say.
But we wouldn't have had a chance to review them.
You would,
You would have
Courtney
to
would
go
circulate them.
Okay.
So you would already had a chance to review them. You just wouldn't be able to talk about them in a
Wouldn't have had any
workshop.
prior discussion.
Right.
You actually have more time to review them than you would the 28th or 27th.
Well, if you all want to put it on the agenda on October 4th, that's the way you want to manage it.
Or if you want to have a special meeting the first week of October.
When's your meeting, on the 26th of September or the 19th, the HR committee?
I believe it's the 12th and 26th.
It's on the
It's the 8th, the 22nd,
26th.
the 5th.
The 19th.
Huh?
Well, we did August, we did on the
There's
8th
5 weeks in
and the 22nd.
We meet the 2nd, 4th Wednesday.
You had the 8th and the 22nd in August,
Okay.
and
there. So it'd be the 26th would be the meeting.
okay, well, I'll leave it up to y'all.
Reschedule.
Do you want to have another meeting in October, the first week of October, or put it on the agenda? Regular meeting agenda.
It's up to the board, but I would suggest putting it on the regular meeting consent agenda. But that's just.
Okay, and then, the way, Mr. Dan has described it, if there was a problem with one of them, we can bring that up under discussion and pull that one out.
Correct.
And correct it, and.
Will this be the streets and roads?
Yeah. So how many do you expect to have for the streets and roads? Two? Okay. Okay, well then we'll just add that onto the consent agenda on October 4th.
Actually, October, we'll be up to the, Courtney, we'll be up to.
Yeah,
the
because I was just thinking that, we'll
Streets and
have the
roads
streets
will
and
be over
roads
with
by the
by
end
then.
of
Yeah.
September.
We'll be working on the
Yeah.
administrative,
I've got streets and roads ready now, we just have to
No,
have.
it won't be streets and roads.
No.
It'll be what, the next one you're working on.
it'll be clerk and.
Finance
it'll
clerk
be
and administrative.
Finance
It'll be the
Clerk.
3 administrative
and
positions.
the 3 office administrative positions. That's correct.
And then streets and roads is up for discussion on the August 28th.
Yes.
Yes.
Correct.
Uh-huh.
And which I will be at for August 28th.
We'll send in your opinions.
What is that?
Well, I don't know what they are.
No, I'm.
He already gets input ahead of time.
Just write down something, yay, nay.
Courtney.
Or you can call in too. I have called in once or twice when I was away. Okay, so anything else then?
That was all I had.
All right, well, do you all have any other comments? Anyone? Would you like a motion to adjourn?
I make a motion to adjourn.
Okay, very good. We have a motion by Commissioner Mathis to adjourn. Is there a second?
I'll second.
Okay, and a second by Commissioner Walden. Any other discussion on that? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? And that motion carries.
We have lots of fun here.
I was so
Sometimes
happy
it
to
gets
hear
rough.
the approval, but I had 2 questions, if somebody could point me in the right direction for them.